Okay, so I did what you said. I've got it, pinned the wheel on the back, took it up. Now I've only got this at 4 inches right now. From there to there, I've got it at 4 inches, which is kind of low, but from there to there is about, from the table to the bottom of the tire is about 1.125 inches. And this thing is pegged now. I could see where, let me get around over this side here. Alright, so you can see I just stuck a bolt in there, just a mock-up shock, and then you can see that it's lined up with that hole right there. So if I took that up, but this thing is threaded all the way in right now. So if I took the shock mount off back here and, took, I don't know, inch out of it, let's say, and took it this way, that would drop this down, I would think, and then kind of see where I'm at from there. But definitely, and then you can still see that this here, so it looks like maybe an inch or so of the shock mount would make a big difference. I don't know. I think that if this part was down, I may not even have to worry about the top part. That might be fine if I can get this to work down here. It's like this, the shock mount's too long from what I'm seeing there. Maybe just cut a section out of this shock mount, weld it back together, and then kind of see where I'm at from there. I mean, like you were saying, this swing arm's useless to anybody else because, quite frankly, I don't know what it's from. It obviously didn't go to this frame because it's not fitting, but if I took an inch out of this part would swing down, and maybe I can get this down on the table. The only thing is, right now I'm only at 4 inches of ride height. I mean, do you think that's enough ride height for the Softail? Anyway, that's a better look of what we're talking about. And like I said, this is at 4 inches right now. And I don't know. That might be good just to change the shock mount. If I take an inch or so out of the shock mount, this will line up, and this tire might be on the ground here, and I would only have about 1 inch of travel though on the shock itself. Seemed like I would need more than 1 inch or so of travel. Right now that shock is threaded all the way in. That's just a pair of mock-up shocks. I've got a set of progressives to put on this. But you can see the shock is pretty much lined right up right now. And I don't know if 1 inch would even be enough. Because that, if I did that, it would still, the swing arm would come in, and I'd still be compressed all the way down here. How you could almost take 1.5 inches out of this. I don't know. Is there any other measurements that you can think of that you would need to see if this is going to work? It looks like if we cut the shock mount off, basically it's going to have to come off regardless. I might as well just cut the damn thing off and then see where my ride height is from there. I guess my other concern is 4 inches on the ride height of the frame itself. Obviously the more I go up, the higher this gets, the more travel I'm going to have. So I don't know. What do you guys think?